Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever around the world, whatever time you're watching this video, good something. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick little get ready with me video, doing this makeup look. I really quite like it. It's just really peachy on the eyes with this red lip, something a little bit different, something I've never done before. I don't wear red lips for an everyday occasion, so this is really weird, but I mean, I'm not going anywhere today, so oh well, right? Just wear it in the house all day, editing videos and doing artwork and uni work. So yeah, if you'd like to see how to get this look and just follow me and have a quick little chat as I do my makeup this morning, then keep on watching this video. Okay, so I think the step one is to apply my moisturiser, as I haven't done that yet. I, as always, use the Badescu Moisture Magnet. If you want to know more about this product and also other products within my skincare routine, then you can go and watch my video on it. I have a whole dedicated video on my skincare routine and the products within it. So yeah, if that tickles your pickle or something you fancy, then I'll link it in the corner of your screen. This has SPF in it, and I know that it's still, you know, it's winter now, especially in England, we don't get that much sun, but it's still always a good idea to have some form of UVA or UVB protection on your skin, as the solar waves still penetrate between clouds. So I do apply this all over my eyelids, as you saw as well, because they feel very dry right now. From the weather and all of that. My skin is also flaring up because she's a woman and things happen to women at a certain time of the month. I'm also applying a little bit of this on my neck. I've started doing that a lot more recently, because when I turned 19 I started to feel very old, because I'm 20 next year, and that means that, yeah, I'm an adult. Which means I'm going to start aging now that I'm grown up. So I'm going to make sure that I moisturise my neck so I don't get like neck wrinkles, as the neck displays the first signs of aging, and I'm determined not to get that yet. I know I'm being silly, like I'm 19. People who are older than 19 right now watching my videos, like, screw you. I'm gonna go ahead and use a primer on my skin as well today. I always use this primer. I didn't talk about this in my updated everyday makeup video though, but I'm not going to make a whole new updated everyday makeup video simply because I now use a primer underneath. The moisturiser that I use contains glycerin or glycol, which is basically what they use in primers to adhere products to your skin and create a better bond, keeping it on for longer. So my moisturiser is technically like a primer for me anyway, and I don't really use primers. But I really like this. This is the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm, and it's basically like a cooling balm. This is basically a cooling balm that helps to hydrate and prep the skin for makeup. It just basically adds some moisturization and it feels really nice, and I like to apply this under my eyes. I don't feel like it prolongs the wear of my makeup, but I definitely feel like it keeps my makeup looking fresher for longer during the day, so I do really like it, and I don't go through a lot of it since it is like a balm. And not only that, when I started using this, it was coming to the end of summer and it was still quite warm, and this was so nice in the morning just to give your skin a bit of a pick-me-up, especially around the eyes. It just like so cooling and nice that I really enjoyed it. It also helps to create this like really lovely natural glow, as you can see, like on the cheeks and like around here. It's just, it looks really nice. I'm just using this NYX Full Coverage Concealer. This is the full coverage concealer corrector. This is just the green one. It's just called green. And I just take a little bit of this on my finger and I dab this onto my spots. So if you want to cover up any redness on your skin, a green color corrector is what you should use, as green is opposite red on the color spectrum, which means that it will cancel it out. Before I go on to concealer, I'm just going to use some Carmex because my lips are very dry. I'm going to go ahead and use a more full coverage concealer on some spot concealing today. I don't always do this, I usually just go in with my Lasting Perfection concealer. But today I'm going to go in with a little bit of the NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer. This is in the colour Light. This is really good for spots and anything that you need a little bit more coverage on, as it is really nice and full coverage. I don't know if you can get it anymore though. I tried to look for it in Boots and Superdrug the other day in their NYX stalls, and I can't see it anywhere, and it's really depressing because I really like this concealer. So you're going to want something quite full coverage in order to cover up the green that we've already placed down. I don't think I'm going to be able to fully cover these suckers. They are, they're just going to be there, aren't they? I'm not going to use this concealer on this one in the corner because I don't like using this concealer on my under eyes. It creases up and it's too heavy and it looks really cakey. So I am instead going to go in with my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer in Fair, and I'm going to use this under my eyes, around the nose, between the eyebrows, and also on the chin. I'm going to just use this over the eyes as well, as this will act as my primer. Oh, I've just smudged it all out so I haven't covered my little red spot on the inner corner. Like, that's the weirdest spot I've ever had. I've never had one there before. And I don't understand. And it's not going. Like, it literally will not leave. It's been there for like a good week. And it's really confusing me. Just using a touch of this more on spots, and then I'm gonna dab them out. I'm now going to set that all in place with my powder. This is the e.l.f. finishing powder in Fairlight, and I'm gonna set all of the areas that we concealed. I'm gonna use a powder blush today, so I am gonna just set all of the skin. This way the powder products that you put on top of the skin won't cling to the base products we put on, like the primer and the concealer. To really cover my spots, I like to go in with the puff that sits underneath the powder, and I like to use the powder and just press it over the spots to really set the concealer in place and make sure that it doesn't budge. I'm also going to make sure I set my eyelids. I've been struggling a lot with creasing of my eyeshadows lately, and I've never really suffered from that before. I don't know whether it's because I put my moisturiser on my eyelids right now that it's doing it, whether it's the primer I used, but I've just been setting my eyelids more with powder and it's actually been helping a lot more, so I've been doing that all the time. I am going to quickly do my eyebrows off camera, simply because you guys know how I do this all the time. If you've watched my everyday makeup video, then you'll know how I do them. Okay, so I've got my brows and stuff on. I'm now going to move on to eyeshadow. I'm going to do something so simple and easy that anyone can do this. I realised as well I've already done my base makeup before my eyes, and I like to usually do my top lid before I do the rest of my face, so that I can minimise the amount of fallout, but this palette is pretty good at not falling out, so I should be fine. The palette I'm using today is the Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use the colour Still Shot. And I'm going to blend this all over the eyelid and up into the crease, just as one single eyeshadow all across the eyelid. I'm also going to sweep the same colour onto the eyes, onto the lower lash line, making sure I connect it also to the top lid. I'm just going to take the same colour on my finger as well and just intensify the colour on the eyelid. I'm actually going to take a very small amount of Blaze on a little brush and use this on the inner corner as a little bit of a highlight. It's got this really nice pink shift and hue to it. It looks really nice with this eye look. I'm also going to take a dab of Breakaway and do the same thing but keep it closer to the tear duct. As this will just add a little bit more brightness. I'm going to curl my eyelashes and then apply mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm now going to go ahead and warm up the skin as we kind of look a little bit dead and our eyes look irritated because we need to warm up the skin. So I'm going to be applying blush. I am just going to use this one that I have. It's not cruelty free, so I'm not going to mention it, but it's just a really nice natural peachy blush that matches the eyes pretty well. So I'm just going to apply this to the cheeks. It's got more of like a natural bronze tone to it rather than a pink. It's very much peachy, natural, more on the bronzy side than blush. I'm going to apply a bit of this to the tip of my nose, just to give it a little bit of shape and also colour. Give it that whole like frostbitten look, or like I've just come out in from outside, which is very cold. And I just like to add a little bit of colour up onto the forehead as well. And now I'm going to use some highlight, and for this I'm going to use the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. And I'm going to use this to highlight the skin. I'm just going to set the skin with the Decay All Nighter spray. Ooh, feels nice. Now you can leave it here. You can throw on a nude lip if you wanted to and leave it like this. I usually would just leave it like this, but I kind of want to see what it looks like with a red lip. So I am going to go ahead and apply one. This is the Colourpop Lippie Stick in the Matte X formula in the colour Love Life. Yeah, I think this is kind of it, really. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below what other videos you want to see upcoming on my channel. Also, go make sure you check out and follow my Instagram, which is linked in the description down below, where I'll be posting more pictures of this look as well as a shorter time-lapse video of this look. I do that with every single one of my videos. Well, not every single one. The more recent ones I do. So if you want to check it out, then please go do that. I really want to be more present with my subscribers, and a great way to do that is through Instagram. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me today, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye. Hello? Hi, come here. Or walk out on me. Thanks, Jensen.